Now, this man is called Afotey Agbo. Now, this man, Afotey Agbo, no. This man, Afotey Agbo, before I bring in the woman, your friend, Madam Yeri, to speak on this matter, and I spoke about, did I forget? And I spoke about court na, or koye na, or nam Ghana catch say, wako court, Supreme Court among the judgment, you know. When family na on your court na, you're from Asafwache family, no. Sa ruling na and me really chill, na me breaking it down, no. And then I sent some of my boys to go to the court to go and verify. Family ben you're from Asafwache, omo contested Afotey. Now, when we say already judgment na, and me really chill na, the court did not say the first defendant, that is Afotey, and Katamanso, ownership claim was fraudulent. Instead, it said the registration of more than 14,000 acres, when only about 670 acres were justified under the University of Ghana case, was fraudulent. Inti, they see and say, Afotey Agbo, or Jijin Konfo Sika. Now, when the whole thing was closing down on him, sa family na or say, you're from Asafwache now, omoko contested or court to ask for that 670 acres of land. Emuno through the court case na Afotey Agbo falsify document or maniko cover a year 14,000 acres or use land commission. No? What was the main the strategy? Nyan say sana Asafwache family no and yet family they don't have anybody. It was Afotey Agbo who created the family. Right now, if you ask that family, say, sa family no obi mre forward. Now ombe contested a judgment no, because fraud was detected now. There will be nobody to step for. You know why? Because Afotey Agbo created that Asafwache family. Now, time or ton sa in sasini na amount for a tata no. He wanted a way to be able to take over all the land. Senebeya obetumi bullying kofua. Senebeya obetumi ajin kofo nsem sika. So what he did was Okreti Asafwache family no, and all this family no a contested on one home family they call court because he wanted a way to be able to do the registration to cover 14,000 acres. Remember, the case was about 670 acres per, but the Supreme Court detected say a year time omu check documents no omu behun say Afotey Agbo a falsified documents no ama 670 acre land no abedane 14,000 acres. Emma court said they should revert back to the 670. Even though the court detected that fraud, no, the court did not do anything. Now what happened? And they say, sir, Asafwache family, no, it was Afotey Agbo. He created it. Into creating our family, no, and Oma our family they call court. So technically, he was one person fighting himself in court because on him say the family will get to a point where they will not contest the matter. Technically, he himself. So the court will not have any option. And anything as all kind court no proceedings, any judgment now. The Asafwache family could not make any case. They could not bring any document. They could not say anything via say assassin your modia. All that they said was na yena nati assassin so yena na yefu so Afotey Agbo create sa Asafwache no. I can dare Afotey Agbo and the whole Ghana. Nobody can step out and say they are the leaders of Asafwache family no. Omo no mo court no. No papa nye obobusuene. There was nothing like that. Afotey Agbo created it because he wanted a way to be able to enter the land commission to falsify documents to re-register the land to 14,000 acres. Send a judgment in the bar. Assassin Yababe Nedia. And even though they went for 670, no, he knew say Asafwache family now on no create no to be when they don't win, self falsification or it is going to apply. Land commission then, those times, the people who were there never bothered. They connived with Afotey Agbo, so they didn't also come to court. Remember, Afotey Agbo is on the board of the the Land Commission. Afotey Agbo has 100% access to manipulate the document. So, you call Land Commission here, Land Commission at a point admitted that they made a deliberate mistake when it came to re-registration of the documents. Also, Makachiro, Afotey Agbo 1, I am for the Nakoto board and so with the intent to say, oh, kwakwaya de pa. He is on the Lands Commission board, manipulating the board to suit his own land guard mission. In this case where I copy a court now, Afotey Agbo kuta document to say I have received a win from the Supreme Court. Yedi case amameno. He took himself to court. Until date, the Asafwache family, nobody, the Asafwache Male family, nobody has shown face to say on the Afotey Agbo court. They were not able to produce one document. They were not able to produce one receipt that assassino omunana court nasono ocha picture oja receipt because it was Afotey Agbo fighting himself. So the case not the court, it was a strategy for him to be able to re-register the 670 to cover the 14,000 acres for it to become his. Afotey Agbo is a criminal. And today, I sent some of our guys to the court, and one of the court clerk told me, say, Afotey Agbo is a criminal. That court, sa case, sa Asafwache, Male family, it does not exist. And Afotey Agbo, he created that family. This man, he's a thief. He has been a land guard for 30 years. And this is what he has been doing for years. Now, I'm going to take a short break. Maybe I'm afraid, we are going to have a conversation with a lady called Madam Yere. She's going to give us a breakdown. Do you know, sir, even Regimanual estate, Omasa Sinibi, Afotey Agbo, illegally sold it to Regimanual. Abrana Okansru family Nidia. This man. As we speak today, if you like, go and ask the CEO of Regimanual. He is still waiting for Afotey Agbo to come and clean himself. The case is still pending. Afotey Agbo is a criminal. Now, Yanema Amene Bekasa, she has a very good insight. Monday, the Okansru family, their lawyer will be on this show. Monday, they are going to release a statement pertaining to this matter. And I will make sure this criminal is kicked off the Council of State. He's not supposed to be there. Mr. President, I will personally make sure we petition you. Afotey Agbo is a criminal. Okawuna nipa bebre yajiji omunsasi wi omunsasi a ebi bebre afa huewu because the odinko fofem it is too much. We have Madam Yere on the line. Briefly, yenen bedin komo kakrebi afa katamanso nsase ho amanfro ene ono aso experience with Afotey Agbo. She has lost over 20 acres of land to these kind of things. Madam, good evening.
Good evening, sir. Nice to talk to you.
Great. I know, sir, uchi yakakra. Yakakra. Okay.
Yes.
When you're comfortable to be frame where you think, sir, you have the right to do that.
Okay.
From last week, and your focus around Amanfro, Katamanso, any areas. I want you to give us an idea, Wankasa as a person, your experience with Insasonsem, any your encounter with Afotey Agbo, and what is happening right now.
Okay, thank you very much for the opportunity. 2018, as a businesswoman who wants to venture into real estate, my idea was to get a land, prepare it, get the land title, and also make profit out of it. So I went to the Okansru family. At that time, they already had their land title. So I went and did my thorough search from the Lands Commission. I did my own investigations about the true ownership of the land, which I did all this due diligence and before I purchased the 20 acres. When I purchased the 20 acres, exactly 1 month that I tried, okay, let me also go into the land and start seeing whether I can do grading or developing. That was where I was attacked by Langas. And this Langard is holding a judgment as at that time, claiming that they own the land. When I did my investigations about the Langard, I was told that he's Afotey Agbo Langard, and his name was Van Dam. I think he has another name. I will inquire later I sometimes forget about the real name, but the Van Damme is the popular one. So we were being attacked several times, especially my workers. Even surveyor couldn't do GPS picking at that time because of the harassment. So I have to do this mobile phone picking just to make sure I get what I wanted to do. So that was the first phase. I took Van Damme to property fraud 2020. I won judgment against him at the property fraud and all the other, some of those people he sold the land to. I took all of them there and I won. But still, he wouldn't allow us to enter the land. And currently, as I speak, he has sold all my land. And even the owners of the land, who is the Okanchuru family, they can't even enter their own land to sell. Even if they manage to hide and seek and go and sell, Van Damme will make sure he attacks anybody that comes to do development. So this is what we've been going through for the past, since 2018 up to now. Even recently, it happens again. And I was working on the land when OEB police came to arrest some of my people. And then we went there. They were just telling us anything they know. But the truth is that a person like Afotey, an ordinary person like me, who is just a small business person, cannot fight him. So that is why we decided that no, we can't be going through only the legal system and then going to the police station. And one funny thing is, when you even go to Adenta police station was the only police station which actually the crime officer there opposed Afotey. But the other police stations that I know is like when he called, no, then they will start working according to his music. But Adenta crime officer told him straight that the land belongs to the Okanchuru people and said, this thing I'm telling you, we can get you the proof, the facts of what I'm telling you. We've been through so many, yes.
Afotey's side are from Nungwa and the Okanchu family are from La. How are they able to encroach the land of the La people?
According to the chief, he was telling me that they are supposed to get a boundary. And this boundary, as we speak, he's instigating the Lands Commission not to give them the boundary. Because even according to the chief, I've taken the whole their map. I have it on my phone, and maybe I'll post it later for you. If you look at the boundary, even if they'll give the boundary, well, Katamansu, part of Katamansu will be for the Okanchuru family, which is the La people. It means that he knows that a boundary now, Obelusu.
Yeah.
Obelusu because Onwanga said in baby no asase no fa lafo sase. And now fast upon almost 3,000 something acres to Regimanal Estate. Otoma Regimanal Estate and Okanchuru for at that time no more approaching Regimanal. And Regimanal Estate Nankasa Kachre Okanchuru family say it's true. We know the land belongs to La people, but we bought it from Afotey. So what we are going to do is we did not pay him all the money, but then we will wait for the two parties, the two families, the La and the Nungwa, to resolve the issue. If they are able to resolve their issue, whoever that wins, then they are ready to negotiate and pay. So this was what Regimanal told the chief who approached them from the La Okanchuru family. And this afternoon, I met with the chief personally, and he told me from his own mouth, and he's ready to give further details. So this is what we are going through.
Which year in Kofua almost a project was sa in Sassiniswa, go through the same thing at Ukum.
A lot of them, sir. A lot of them. As I speak to you, if you mention amount from, it's only a stranger that don't know amount from. When you are even selling a genuine land with a document to anybody who knows amount from is afraid to take a plot there, because one, if you take a plot to develop and stay, you will not get peace from this langas. Even Adi Koso, to the extent last year, they hit Van Damme shot a gun at one of a worker whom we took to also do some work for us. And lucky the guy was not affected. But another strong guys who were also guiding the land at that time, because according to baby no this also pay with security.
Yeah.
So your security now the no omo chesi guy na kochi no e wo Van Damme fee and omo achi Van Damme na nkasa e de no originals. Sir, do you believe that when they reach regionals police station, the case turned against the one who brought Van Damme? And as we speak, they are going through a court, wasting money, and the Okanchuru family is still paying monies, running here and there, court, police station, court, police station. The truth is, Afotey has managed to sold huge lands and make money. He has money than the family of the Okanchuru family. Even the 80 acres the 80 acres that they managed to register into land titles, so that also the no be share omo marketing kitten and also the langas no ko block no 3,000 something the waton ama estate developer 80 na almost timi buabua no say oh ya anya kakrakra ya mfa nko na enkoye registration na so mfa ntwetwa ya kano eno no also asesa langas kogu since 2015 na asem na mekam up to now senye langa na eton asase a obia ni ho a waton asase was Okanchuru for otiminya peace of mind to build.
The gang, you know, or the gang na be go and what they do is they don't want to allow anybody senye onuna illegal asase na mawa ompino. It does not matter. The okuta krata say wa court Supreme Court akonya judgment. In this judgment, Obia ni wa obetumi a beye ejuma e wo sansase no so.
Thank you very much. You see that judgment he's claiming he has. It's a judgment against whoever he knows. The judgment is not against Okanchuru family. Neither did the judgment no so say miramunu ombetima ma order say betima clear land title na Okanchuru family anamebua.
Yes.
But this judgment too doesn't give that order to clear the land title. And now Okanchuru 40 say or plotted sa judgment no omo throw letter ma lands commission. But lands commission no and omo anye omo due diligence and na yenim power na ekoso because Ghana the sesiano sometimes no system no can balance a bit. But yet approaching lands commission why the judgment have been plotted, even though they try several means to warn lands commission not to do so. They said it was a mistake. Fine. If it was a mistake from such a big institution now, then how come the person is still exhibiting power with the same land, with the same
court judgment?
What do we call it? Judgment now, which is not even against the land title holders. And another thing I find out, say even judgment nankasa no family name na omo de to judgment no so no. Me friend of manufactured name. Because according to law, the whole Nungwa or the Accra family names, that name doesn't exist. So it's also something that
Mali.
Yeah, yes, it doesn't exist. So and some P, but I don't know why like somebody has the truth but no support. Somebody has the lies but getting his way through. I don't know why because maybe TB that say Obi wa land title yet land title no want me run asase, want me turn asase peacefully. Also, the Yetwineko police station. How can 3 police stations decide say omobeye search on one land? Say case na ko adenta force ampa. Asase no ye okanchuru sasia. Not just say if another police people come or another police station come, they can also use the same
document
adenta report no. Adi ama case na ye simple, but police station biya bada. They all want to do search. And this search too is expensive. One, this is a family who don't have money. They don't get access to sell. So the little monies that they can get, they have to use it again to be fighting unnecessary battles that doesn't bring them any result. So this is the whole situation here.
Right now, the case is at police headquarters. And this Chief Inspector Chumesi, is also supposed to go conduct another search on Pesobeye because he's a friend to Van Damme. Or police headquarters, CID headquarters. The Chief Inspector Chumesi is a very good friend to Van Damme and Afotey. He is saying he has to go do the search. On the time of a search, nobody should bother him. But I'll write a petition to the IGP on that. But I believe it's so be at area a very important say title. A very important to know who is has the title to the land water. Because it's looking like say Afotey this court judgment, for 14,000 acres and now or the tatanko for the tonton sase. It looks like that's what he's doing. Now
yes.
What we will do is we are going to follow up on this matter Monday. Okanchu family lawyer said Obekasa will show so, and they will also try and release a statement, official statement from almost side. We will hold on now and hear from their lawyer on Monday. Now almost official, what they will come up with. But after we talk to you, there will be a phone line in Ghana for so afraid people who have experienced things you have experienced under Afotey, for all of us to hear from Ghana for what is really going on. What I want to say is we really appreciate your time for being here, Madam Yeri, for spending some time with us on this platform. Yeah, that's it.